Hello and welcome to Woke Watch. This week is a little different because I won't be finding the wokest story in the news and pulling it apart. Instead, we'll be looking at someone who's actively using their platform to push back against the ridiculousness of woke ideology and enforced diversity. Two things which are currently plaguing the Western world. If you're watching this and you're not from the UK, you probably won't know who this gentleman is. That is Howard Brown, but he's better known as Howard from the Halifax. He gained some limited fame in the early 2000s after he appeared in a number of adverts for the Halifax Bank singing and dancing. But his unique selling point is that he's not an actor or a singer. He was just a regular Halifax employee. He's since left and has now recorded a song hitting back at the woke policies of his former employer. The song is called What Happened, and I have included it at the end of this video, although I should point out I'm using it for illustrative purposes. In no way am I trying to breach copyright. The song was written and produced by English stand-up comedian Dominic Frisby, and I first became aware of his work after I saw his truly hilarious video for his song I Am a White Man and I'm Sorry. The video also features Scottish stand-up Leo Kearse, who plays a transgender unconscious bias trainer. And that works well because Leo not only has a beard, but he's 6'7". The main focus of the song is on Halifax's policy, which it introduced last year, demanding that all its employees display their preferred pronouns on their name badges, lest anyone trans or non-binary gets misgendered. But I've said this countless times. If I see someone and I know their name, should I need to address them, that is what I will use. Displaying the pronouns is utterly fucking pointless. Actually, I'll take that back. I can imagine a scenario where knowing the person's pronouns would be useful. Let's say I was going to a bank, let's say I'm going to the Halifax, maybe for financial advice or to open an account, whatever, and there are two people available to speak to. The first is a woman, let's call her Sharon, and her pronouns are she, her. The other person is a confused man in a wig with the pronouns they, zer, them, ze, whatever, who's decided their name is now Inkjet Printer Butterfly Princess. Well, I'm going to wait for Sharon, because I need financial advice. I'm not there to validate someone's mental illness. Personally, I'm glad we're starting to see a pushback against woke ideology. A pushback against the half-wits, who think that because they want something to be true, then it has to be true. The utter fucktards who can't differentiate between opinions and facts. And we need to get back to some sort of sanity. And I know representation is really important, but not to the point where it loses touch with reality. An example of this is a few weeks ago, the wife and I were watching a modern British drama series. And after a while, Mrs. Disgruntled looked at me and asked, "Are you okay?" Because apparently I looked shocked. And I was, because in this modern drama series, the two leading characters were a heterosexual white couple. When's the last time you saw that? And of course, in the UK, the vast majority of couples are heterosexual and white. But woke TV executives need to tick every fucking diversity box, usually just for the sake of it. So if you've got one character who's white, their partner won't be. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that. As a younger man, I did my bit for race relations. Or if they are both white, then they'll be homosexual. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't reflect society. In the same way that forcing all bank employees to display their pronouns doesn't display the will of most of the employees or the public. It's just been done to appease a few screamy people. And it's not just Halifax engaging in this woke nonsense. In its latest advertising campaign, Virgin Airlines painted a picture where the cabin crew of one of its airliners was made up almost entirely of drag queens and transgender people. And that's fair enough. I mean, I'll say, when I get on an aircraft, if there's a male steward, I'm just going to assume that he's gay. But that doesn't really address the two main concerns I have when I get on an aeroplane. The first is this aircraft airworthy? And the second is, can the pilot fucking fly it? Essentially what I'm asking is, if I get on a flight that leaves at 8 AM and will have a duration of 4 hours, will I still be alive at midday? Anyway, I've rattled on for long enough, so here is the song written by Dominic Frisby, performed by Howard Brown. As ever, thanks for watching.
You know, I was brought up to believe that the customer is always right, that a business is there to serve the customer, to improve their situation, and if the business does that well, it gets rewarded with more customers. He didn't start lecturing people about politics and stuff. Society's got so angry. People are frightened. What's happened? Is it 'cause we're on the internet all day? What happened? Feels like we are badly gone astray. What happened? Is there anyone who knows? And my glasses are still slipping down my nose. I'm not outspoken, but I feel I must speak out.
Speak out.
I need to know what all this madness is about. Where did it come from? Oh, it makes me wanna shout. What happened? Maybe it's the music that we play. What happened? Is there a new pronoun every day? What happened? Why is it that you suppose? And my glasses are still slipping down my nose. Why do you hate to me with your identity? This wretched ESG and fake diversity. I'm not your enemy. What happened? Everybody's scared of being attacked. What happened? Suddenly opinions are now facts. What happened? Seems we're descending to new lows, and my glasses are still slipping down my nose. Some things just never change. My glasses are still slipping down my nose. I thought they don't make that illegal. I said my glasses are still slipping down my nose. Don't want to be cancelled. My glasses are still slipping, 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 slipping down my nose. Right then. See you later. My glasses are still slipping down my nose. You free for lunch? Are you paying? My glasses are still slipping down my nose. What happened?